What if I told you that one single movement could build muscle, burn fat, boost your hormones, and even improve your posture, all at the same time? Now imagine doing that movement every single day. What happens to your body when you do barbell squats every day? Barbell squats are often called the king of all exercises, but what happens when you make them a daily ritual?
Can your body handle it?
Will you see explosive gains, or are you just setting yourself up for injury and burnout? Today, we're breaking down the science, the benefits, the risks, and exactly how your body responds when you squat with a barbell every day.
What are barbell squats, really?
To understand what happens when you do barbell squats daily, we first need to understand the movement itself. The barbell squat is a compound exercise, which means it works multiple muscle groups and joints at the same time. Unlike isolation exercises, like bicep curls, compound lifts trigger a much larger physiological response. When you do a barbell squat correctly, you're activating the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, adductors, core muscles, spinal erectors, and even your upper back and shoulders as you stabilize the bar. It's not just a leg day move, it's a full body strength builder. And because of that, squats also stimulate your central nervous system and promote the release of key anabolic hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, which are crucial for building muscle, increasing energy, and improving overall body composition. What happens in the first few weeks? So what happens in the first 7 to 14 days of doing barbell squats every day?
First off, expect to feel sore. Really sore.
That's because you're causing microscopic damage to muscle fibers, especially if you're not used to squatting frequently. This is called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, and while it's a normal part of the process, it can affect your performance if you're not recovering properly. Next, you'll probably notice your form improves quickly. Daily repetition builds muscle memory. Your body starts to figure out how to move more efficiently. Your squat becomes more natural, your depth improves, and you may even notice tighter core engagement. Your strength might also start to improve within the first couple of weeks, especially if you're alternating the intensity. Not every day needs to be heavy. Doing light technique-focused squats can build endurance and stability. But here's the kicker: recovery is critical. Your muscles don't grow during the workout, they grow during rest. So if you're not sleeping enough, eating right, or varying your intensity, you're walking a fine line between progress and overtraining. Long-term changes after 1 month plus.
Now let's talk long-term.
What happens if you keep squatting daily for a month or more? If done correctly, with a plan, your lower body strength will explode. You'll notice firmer glutes, more muscular thighs, and a rock-solid core. Your overall balance and posture will improve. You might even burn more calories at rest, thanks to the increased muscle mass. You'll also see gains in areas that aren't obvious: your mental discipline, your work ethic, your confidence in the gym. Squatting every day takes commitment. But here's the dark side: if you're not careful, the grind catches up to you. Overuse injuries can sneak in. Knee pain, lower back tightness, and hip impingements become more common. Your central nervous system can also become fatigued. This leads to decreased performance, poor sleep, irritability, and even hormone imbalances. In other words, if you train like a beast every day without letting your body recover, eventually you'll crash. How to squat every day safely. Okay, so what if you still want to squat every day? Can you make it work without wrecking your body?
Absolutely, if you're smart about it. Here's how.
Vary your intensity. Not every day needs to be a PR. Alternate heavy, medium, and light days. This is known as undulating periodization. You can go heavy on Monday, technique-focused on Tuesday, and maybe just bodyweight squats on Wednesday. Switch squat variations. Keep things fresh and reduce wear and tear by switching up your squat style. Front squats, pause squats, box squats, and even goblet squats can help target different muscle groups and reduce joint stress. Prioritize recovery. This one's non-negotiable. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, hydrate like it's your job, and eat enough protein and carbs to rebuild those muscles.
Listen to your body.
Soreness is okay.
Sharp pain is not.
Fatigue is expected. Chronic exhaustion is a red flag. Learn the difference, and don't be afraid to dial it back. Deload every few weeks. Take 1 week every 4 to 6 weeks to reduce volume and intensity. It's like a reset for your body and your nervous system. So now the big question, should you squat every day? If you're an athlete, powerlifter, Olympic lifter, or someone on a specific strength program like Smolov or the Bulgarian method, maybe. Daily squatting is part of your strategy, and you probably have a coach monitoring your form and recovery. But for the average gym goer, probably not necessary. You can still make amazing gains squatting just 2 to 3 times a week, especially if you're doing it with intensity, good form, and proper programming. Remember, it's not just about training hard.
It's about training smart.
If you learned something new today, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed fitness videos just like this. And drop a comment below. Would you try squatting every day for a month? Or have you already?